You heard of Alyas Karmani? What a joke. I've known this man since 1998. 1988. I'm going to let you into a secret. The man came and spoke to me about Salafiyah. I'd heard it from others before, but he was from those individuals who came to me and he said, he didn't mention the word Salafi because we never used to have this term in those days. Quran, Sunnah, don't grave worship, this kind of speech. He was one of them. I've known him since 1988. He was at the same university as me. I think he was a couple of years ahead of me, but same university as me. I've known him personally. Had dinner with him. He used to invite me to do lectures at his masjid, or one of the masjid that he had access to in Bradford. I know the man. When the fitna of Suhaib Hassan began in the mid-90s, he took the side of Suhaib Hassan initially. But I knew him. By that time, I'd known him for 7 years. So I picked up the phone. I said, Brother Alyas, let me give you some nasiha. Don't burn yourself with Suhaib Hassan. When the janazah is prayed, you don't want to be in the coffin with him. Not that we're going to kill the man. We're talking about in terms of refutation. So I said, don't. So then I spoke to him for ages on the phone, for a long time. And he submitted. He said, Khalas, it's clear to me. Me and Suhaib Hassan, over. Then he fell into the fitna of Abu Alia and some other people with regard to Jimas. Pulled him out of that. Spoke to him. And over time we spoke to him and then he completely cut off. Wouldn't speak, wouldn't come to us. Came nowhere near us. And then he ended up back with Suhaib Hassan and Jam'iyyat Ahlul Hadith. How many lectures? If you go into the history, and that's why it's worth archiving, ya ikhwan. If you ever find a leaflet, archive it. History is important. Scholars of history used to write the books of history. Why? Because it's important for us to learn from history. It's not to say that we didn't make mistakes. It's not to say that we have not called people over. Ali Hassan came to our conference in 2000. Ali Hassan al-Halabi. But when he was refuted, we dumped him. Fawzi al-Athari came to our conference, Bahraini, came to our conference more than once. When the scholars refuted him and he deviated, we left him. Because we have no scruples with regard. We're not going to defend a person when he's upon the truth, we're with him. Because this is the haqq that he has. Anyone sitting in front of me now who's upon Salafiyah, you have a right that I defend you and protect you so long as I know that you're Salafi and praise you. If I know you're Salafiyah, why not? But the day that you deviate, what do I do now? Stay quiet? No, I say, be careful. This man used to be Salafi. Now he's joined Ikhwan al-Muslimin. Or he's joined the Shia. Waliyadu billah. Why? Because this is our way. When a person is upon the haqq, we give him his haqq. We give him his right. So Alyas Karmani, this one from Bradford. So all of these years he's been going to Green Lane. Look at the posters and leaflets. Have you seen them? If you ever saw them from the late 90s onwards. Green Lane Mosque, some of the Ahlul Hadith Masajid in Bradford, in those areas around there, all the time they're together in their conferences. Alyas Karmani, Abu Usama, who else? Yasir Qadi. Yasir Qadi was with their crew as well. Right, which they find hard now to refute him. What's the hardship? He was with you, you found he's deviated, refute him. But the problem is when you refute him, you're going to be refuting yourself because you're still on some of what he's upon. That's why they don't refute these individuals. Now Alyas Karmani has joined what? Respect Party. Socialist Democratic Party. This individual. How people, ya ikhwan, a'udhu billah, a'udhu billahi min al-fitan, a'udhu billahi min al-fitan, a'udhu billahi min al-fitan. We seek refuge in Allah from trials and tribulations. This man now has entered into a socialist democratic party, calling the people to vote for him, praising the kuffar, praising individuals in his party, Hizb. Ainul Hizbiyah. This, you want to know what this is? Hizbiyah. Respect Party is my party. This is what they say. My party. Support my party. Vote for my party. Put my party in power. I will defend my party. Don't criticize my party. Don't criticize the leadership of this party. Hizbiyah. Ainul Hizbi, if you want to know the meaning of fanaticism and partisanship, look at what this man has fallen into. Protecting a socialist, democratic party, protecting them, supporting them, calling others to support them, calling the Muslims to unite. No matter what background you come from, he says, no matter which sect that you belong to, support us, join our Hizb. Alyas Karmani. Green Lane, quiet. Why are they quiet? This Jam'iyyat Ahl al-Hadith? Because Ilyas's counterpart in Birmingham is a woman by the name of Salma Ya'aqub. Right? Do you know what a bandana is? That's her hijab. Right? Just a little thing on her head, just to cover the ears and the hair coming out, and that's it. Everything else, khalas. This woman goes to Green Lane and gives a lecture in Green Lane telling the people to vote for the Respect Party. So obviously they're not going to refute anything. These people are upon Salafiyya, ya ikhwan. And what happens is that these people who are running around sharing these pool of speakers within the UK. Okay, you can deceive the mashayikh from outside, from Riyadh or wherever they come from. You can deceive them. They come 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, gone back. Right? Catch a flight in, catch a flight out. Khalas. But you are the pool of speakers that are constantly in the UK. Abu Usama, this Muhammad Akhtar, Fatwa Online. Who else is there? And you can name Alyas Karmani, Murtaza Khan, Allahu Alam, Haytham Haddad. These are the pool of speakers that they all draw from. Drawing from the same pool of speakers. One thing they have in common is that they all cooperate, support each other, and support the people of Bid'ah. Another thing they have in common is their common hatred for the rest of the Salafis in the UK. Common hatred. They will attack you, they will speak ill of you. And they will unite and defend the Hizbiyah that they're upon. And then they'll say, for every action they'll bring a fatwa. It's not hard to fish for a fatwa if you want a fatwa. You can get a fatwa if you want a fatwa, ya ikhwan. But the issue is what you're doing in accordance with the Kitab and the Sunnah? And you'll find that it is not. So, be upon the truth. That's why the issue of steadfastness. The Prophet ﷺ, his hair went white. A Prophet's hair goes white, ya ikhwan, because Allah commands him with istiqamah, tells you that istiqamah is not an easy affair. And that's why the mukhaddileen, the betrayers, one day they're with you, next day you say, where's Fulan gone? Oh, he's gone to the Hizbis down the road. Khalas. Another one gone. Mukhaddileen. Prophet ﷺ said, لا تزال طائفة من أمتي ظاهرين على الحق لا يضرهم من خذلهم. Does not harm them those who betray them. We're not harmed by these betrayers and these treacherous individuals. And to be honest with you, that basically answers all of the questions that have come. Barakallahu feekum.